Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is January 7th, 2026, and we got another developer Q&A. Now, this was kind of unexpected as it just came out of nowhere this morning, and I was not able to cover it right away as I usually do. But let us just jump over to the Rezu Discord and check out what questions are asked and what answers they give us. All right, here we are in the Discord. As you can see, this was issued out at 5:17 a.m. this morning. It says developer Q&A. It says, hello operatives. This is, I'm probably gonna butcher this name, Ki Dong Kyun, executive producer of Resident Evil Survival Unit. First, I would like to personally thank you for the passion and enthusiasm you've shown for our game. Your support since launch has meant the world to me and the entire dev team. Since launch, we've been carefully reading your feedback and suggestions shared through our official Discord and community channels. Every message, idea, and concern helps guide our decisions. We truly appreciate the time and care we've taken to share our thoughts, and we take our expectations for a meaningful and enjoyable experience seriously. Just ignore the notifications on top of the phone. I'm just trying to record on my phone, sorry. But anyway, let's continue. With that in mind, we've prepared the developer Q&A to address the most frequent questions and requests from our community. Through this session, we want to share our current focus and the team's future direction. We hope the upcoming events will bring meaningful and positive improvements to your experience. So, I'm glad we're actually talking to a dev, or a dev's talking to us, I guess. We're not getting, just mods on the Discord. We're actually getting feedback from the devs. So the first question here we have, will you be adding an automatic translation feature to the chat? The answer is, we know how challenging it can be to communicate across languages, especially in a global battlefield. Helping operatives understand each other more easily is important to us, and we're actively exploring ways to add an automatic chat translation feature so conversations can feel smoother and more inclusive for everyone. Another question is, can event times be displayed in our local time zones? It says, this is a quality of life improvement we're already moving toward. We're preparing an update that will allow event schedules to be shown in local time, making it easier to plan without having to convert time zones manually. We'll share more details once the implementation schedule is finalized. So this will be good for figuring out when the heck these events start. Because sometimes, we're like, what's 1900 UTC? People don't want to do the math. They don't want to do all that. So that'll help out a lot. It says the difficulty spikes too much after exploration 8-12. Are there plans to rebalance this? The answers have been, we've seen the female come back a lot, and we understand the frustration. While we constantly track clear rates and progression data, numbers alone don't always tell the full story. We're currently taking a closer look at the sections where the difficulty jump feels exceptionally abrupt, and we're preparing adjustments aimed at making progression feel more natural and rewarding. So hopefully they can, help fix some of that, because even me with, I have Jill, Leon, and Claire. They're pretty high starred up, and they can't go past certain BOWs or anything like that because they're so hard to take down. So hopefully they can fix that so that we can keep moving on in our exploration journey. So preparing the defense gate feels like too much of a chore. Can this be improved? We understand that keeping the defense gate standing can be exhausting. We're looking into lowering the damage taken by the gates so that you can focus more on the battle and less on stress of constant repairs. So that'll help a lot toward PvP and Wesker project stuff. So that way we don't have to worry about the gate. Is there a way to check the maximum levels for equipment and skills? You're not alone in this request. We're currently reviewing UI improvements that can clearly show maximum levels and detailed progression information for equipment and skills, so you can plan upgrades with confidence. So yeah, I know there's a lot of people who have been asking about gear levels and how high that goes. So I feel like that they should show that, It says, please include Ada Wong and Jill Valentine in hero recruitment rewards. It says, for now, we plan to keep the current hero recruitment structure as is. That said, Ada Wong will be obtainable through the Try Your Luck event. That is awesome, giving you an additional path to recruit her. We're exploring ways to support her growth through legendary universal hero files, so your investment feels worthwhile. All right, so guys, this is incredible. Adding Ada to the Try Your Luck event, I'm sure there's most people have been getting a lot of those Carlos shards, but they want to get some Ada stuff. Now you're able to do that, and it looks like they're going to be adding her to the hero files as well. So guys, this is incredible. I don't know when they're going to add this, but they need to do it fast. This will bring back a lot of players. This is, how can I obtain Legendary Leon? Are there more ways to get him? He's like, we know many of you are aiming for Legendary Leon. To give you more operatives a fair shot, we're reviewing an expansion of the ranking range in Aces Proof. More broadly, we'll continue refining content and reward structures so heroes can be earned through a wider variety of gameplay and ranking challenges. So yeah, I know there's a lot of people who really want Leon. As Leon is the fan favorite of the entire franchise, and it's really hard not being able to get him because he's behind VIP or spending so much money on the Aces Proof. He's just getting expensive no matter what. So hopefully they can fix that. It says, please add a cooperative mode where multiple players can gather materials together. It says, looking ahead, several new content updates are planned for 2026, including cooperative gameplay experiences. While it's still early, we're excited about expanding our operatives can play and progress together. More details will be shared when the timing is right. So hopefully more raid events, how we go after the alligator hunt. Maybe they can give us something like that, but for another enemy. It says, can we get an option to customize troop compositions for auto rally? It says, this is a quality of life improvement we see a lot in value in. We're positively reviewing options that would allow you to set and manage troop compositions more easily when using auto rally. So hopefully that helps out. I know there's a lot of people who, they just put your troops out there. I don't know. I don't have that much of an issue. I just use the balance feature and that's it. But looks like people want a better solution to that. So it says, please strengthen monitoring and enforcement against abusive and discriminatory behavior. So this is something we take extremely seriously. Offensive language, hate speech, and other disruptive behavior are already subject to strict enforcement under our operational policies. Supported by automated filtering systems, our stance remains zero tolerance. Our Discord community is directly managed and monitored by the operations team with a report-based monitoring running in parallel. As the community continues to grow, we're steadily strengthening moderation coverage and response systems to ensure faster detection and appropriate action. So yeah, if you guys are part of the Discord, I think you guys know who the problem children are of the Rezu Discord. So yeah, I actually haven't seen those people in a while, so I think they got them out. It says, every piece of feedback you share truly matters to the dev team. We're committed to learning from your experiences and delivering a better gameplay experience together. We hope the information shared here helps you on your future battlefields. You can also submit feedback directly in-game via base-fountain-submit feedback. Please feel free to share these thoughts through the channel that works best for you. We'll continue to listen and build a better game together with you. Thank you. From the Resident Evil Survival Unit development team. So yeah, there we go. That's a lot better than the 4 questions that was, like 2 weeks ago that they gave us. So that was 8 of them. So I do appreciate that they went over all that with us. And I'm extremely excited, again, about having Ada being in the Try Your Luck and in the Legendary Hero files. So yeah, that is what I can take from that. Let us go back in game and check everything out. So yeah, imagine going and having Ada be part of your Try Your Luck. That'd be incredible. I think that'd be super cool, having Ada shards on here and having her files in here too. I think that'd be great. But what do you guys think of the questions and answers? Do you think we're gonna get some more answers from them, or what answers do you want? Sorry, what questions do you want answered? Let me know in the comments below. And are you excited to see Ada be in the Try Your Luck event? I don't know when they're gonna do it, but I am excited, guys. More ways to get more legendary heroes. But again, let me know in the comments below. And make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit those post notifications for future videos. We are making videos all the time, so make sure to stay tuned. I'd like to thank you guys for watching and hope to see you next time.